In this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 most expensive sneakers in the world. Before starting, do like the video and subscribe to Luxury World for future updates. People wear sneakers on a daily basis, but purchasing some types can be a real financial burden. Following is a list of the top 10 most expensive pairs of sneakers in the world. Shoes have evolved into more than just a fundamental component of one's everyday wardrobe. The days are long gone when someone would just throw on a pair of shoes without giving them much attention. Those days are long gone. Indeed, one's choice in footwear can now be considered a personal statement. There are many different kinds of shoes, and they have all been commemorated as a historic collector piece. Many of these shoes have also been in high demand, which has led to an increase in the value of these shoes. Some pairs of shoes are designed to be stored away in a closet for their own protection, and the only time they are removed from their hiding place is when they are being displayed or boasted about. Although there are some things that are likely to be different from one nation to the next, shoes appear to be something of a global language. Everyone, no matter where they live or what part of the world they come from, is capable of understanding the monetary and sentimental worth that is associated with a unique pair of shoes. Let's take a look at the top 10 most expensive sneakers that can be found anywhere in the world. Number 10, Nike Waffle Shoe, $437,500. The price at which this shoe was sold at auction set a new standard for success. The pair of shoes from 1972 was won by Miles Nadal, a well-known collector, in an online auction held by Sotheby's. Nadal won the auction and purchased the shoes. Nadal is no stranger to spending a lot of money on shoes due to the fact that he's the happy owner of his own private museum in Toronto, Canada. He had also previously acquired, through a private Sotheby's sale, a collection of valuable shoes at a one-time cost of $850,000 for the collection as a whole. Man, these legendary Nike sneakers have a monetary value that pales in comparison to their historical significance, making them his most valued possession. They are a piece of sports history that can never be replicated, since nobody could ever do it again. Number 9, Solid Gold OVO X Air Jordans, $2 million. We are all aware that Drake brand receives a great deal of media exposure, and that the Michael Jordan brand is virtually associated with achieving one's goals and wearing expensive sneakers. When these two elements are combined to produce the ideal sneaker made of solid gold, the end result is an extraordinary product with a worth of $2 million. Drake and Nike worked with an American artist by the name of Matthew Senna to develop an incredible pair of sneakers that are in fact made of solid gold, thanks to a joint effort by the three parties. Each shoe weighs a staggering 50 pounds. It is quite clear that they are not intended to be used in any way, shape, or form. Number 8, Buscemi 100mm Diamond, $132,000. Yep, you heard that correctly. The price tag on these sneakers is equivalent to a modest fortune. For the cost of these sneakers, you could buy yourself a high-performance sports car or make a sizable deposit on a brand new house. You might possibly choose to buy these runners instead, especially if you belong to a more privileged social class. These shoes are made of 18-karat gold and are encrusted with 11.5 carats worth of diamonds. In the event that diamonds are your thing, this is a statement shoe that would most surely outperform the competition. Number 7, Michael Jordan's Game Worn Converse Fast Break, $190,373. These sneakers, which are historically considered to be among the most expensive game-worn shoes to ever be sold, fetched a startling price of $190,000, which they were put up for auction for. These shoes made their debut in 1984, the same year that Team USA won gold at the Olympics in Los Angeles, and Michael Jordan was clearly seen wearing and abusing them throughout the competition. Their ownership of this pair of shoes is analogous to the ownership of a historical artifact that might be simply shown in a museum and permanently preserved for the admiration of future generations. The amazement that these shoes inspire in collectors is contributing to an increase in the value of the pair. Number 6, Air Jordan 12, Flu Game 104K. The concept of these shoes came about when Michael Jordan, despite being ill with the flu at the time but determined to play through his illness and compete with other athletes, designed and wore them anyway. In the end, he contributed to his team's triumph by scoring 15 points in the game's last period and led them to victory. Michael Jordan is held in extremely high esteem despite the fact that the majority of us are not praised for our persistence and dedication to our careers when we are ill. The shoes that he was wearing on that day will be remembered for all time as the Flu Game shoes, and their value has skyrocketed to an astounding $104,000 as a result. Number 4. Air Jordan 12 OVO Drake Edition $100,000. It's been well known for a long time that Drake is passionate about the sport of basketball. The entire world is watching him as he enthusiastically cheers on his all-time favorite basketball team, the Toronto Raptors. The Air Jordan 12 OVO Drake Edition shoes came into existence as a result of him combining his passion for the game with his never-ending drive to develop groundbreaking new customer goods. These shoes are so expensive that only celebrities and other wealthy people can purchase them, which only serves to increase their desirability and value. Number 4. Diamond-encrusted Air Force One, $50,000. It's not difficult to see the rationale for the high cost of these shoes. Diamonds? Do you wear sneakers? Yes. Do you hear that correctly? Big Boy of Outkast owns these sneakers, and he put a lot of thought and effort into the design of them. These shoes are constructed to be sturdy enough to wear, yet elegant enough to keep. They are decorated with exquisite diamonds, adding glimmer to each stride that you take. Despite having been made in 2007, they still have a worth that is greater than $50,000 in the current market. Number 3. Air Jordan 11 Jeter, $40,000. If you're looking for a costly piece of clothing or accessory to put away in your wardrobe, this exceedingly rare pair of shoes can be yours for only a little bit more than $40K. Because of how uncommon navy blue beauties like these are as collectibles, this will undoubtedly boost your reputation and provide you the opportunity to talk about your accomplishments. It's practically hard to see your hands on a pair of these Yankees-themed sneakers, which were produced just in time for Derek Jeter's retirement ceremony at Yankee Stadium. The ceremony took place at Yankee Stadium. These are widely regarded as being among the rarest and most desirable shoes that have ever been produced for the purpose of collecting. Number 2. Air Jordan 2 OG, $31,000. It is a common practice to include Air Jordans in lists that rank the most popular, valuable, and costly sneakers of all time, and the 2 original models of the shoe are not an exception to this rule. If you have $31,000, you can buy all of these as well. The Jordan brand enjoys success with the launch of each and every shoe type, but the utility of this shoe contributed significantly to that company's extraordinary level of success with this particular sneaker. It is not only quite comfortable to wear, but it also looks really lovely, so you can be sure that heads will turn wherever you go. Number 1. M&M X Carhartt Air Jordan 4, $30,000. The price of this pair of shoes keeps going up, and there's no sign that it'll stop increasing anytime soon. We are operating under the assumption that not only will its value, which was formerly estimated at $30,000, but also its popularity will continue to rise. Only 10 pairs of this extremely limited edition sneaker were ever produced due to the shoe's high level of exclusivity. M&M and Carhartt worked together on every part of the design, and M&M and Carhartt donated the entire profit from the sale of the shoes to the music school at Michigan State University. The sneakers that M&M adores are now a part of the annals of culture. So, what do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below, and please do like this video and subscribe to The Luxury Lord for our future updates.